Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Following along from you, yes, winter's arrived. It's a bit very bracing outside at the moment. Following on from yesterday's reading about Viktor Orban, Viktor Orban is obviously from Hungary, but for some reason I had said Turkey, which are there Freudian slips in the spiritual world or not? So, well, it did prompt me to have a look at what's going on with Recep Erdogan, president of Turkey. Now, they had their last election, 2023, I believe. Erdogan was re-elected as president. It's 5 years term, so not until 2028. Just looked at what's going on in Turkey. Nothing terribly stands out. They did have a 90% turnout at the last election. The elections appeared to be fairly free as they can be in a country of that type. Erdogan got 49%. His opposition got for presidency got 45%. However, the party split was 49 to Erdogan's party, 35 to the six-party coalition, and then 25% to the Republican People's Party, which is a far-left party. So, I'm not quite sure where I'm meant to be going, but just show me what's happening in Turkey that we need to be aware of. Now, Turkey, border with Ukraine, border with Syria, border with Iran, that does have some delicate balancing to occur within Turkey. I'm just going to do a general energies reading and see where it leads me. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. What is the general energies of Turkey at the moment? Now, Turkey under Erdogan is one of those sort of teetering between supporting the Kremlin and supporting NATO. Not quite as obtuse as what Orban is, but let's have a look. What's the energies behind Turkey at the moment? What are the energies behind Turkey at the moment? Okay. I'm getting told, I just got told better the devil you know, which is interesting. So the support behind Erdogan it's a sort of a strongman support and better the devil you know. So the fact that the opposition is a coalition of six parties is perceived as a weakness from what I was reading. But yeah, that's just the wording I got. Okay, show me the energies in Turkey at the moment. Come on down, let's have a look. Using my Gilded Tarot Royale, a much beaten up deck. It's a bit dog-eared and roughed around the edges, but it is a beautiful deck. Okay, might shout myself in my birthday in a couple of months in a month or so's time to a new one. Right, we've got the Knight of Swords here. So this is very much up on the cliff, brandishing the sword. It's the strong man image. Can also be a harsh truth, but I'm really getting more the fact of it's being seen and heard as the strong man. Okay? What we've got here is an second signifier, when new partnerships start, an emotional overwhelming, an opening of the eye. Okay, this is really interesting. An eye-opening cleansing. So this is, okay, something's coming for Turkey. That will be an eye-opening cleansing. This is interesting. What is it? What's the energies behind the scenes? A lot of skilled work happening and a new start. Let's see where this leads. Could also be paper trails that will be entrapping. It's also families finding themselves entrapped. I'm really getting a feeling that there's some financial manipulation happening here. Now, Turkey has had incredibly high inflation. I know a lot of the rest of the world has had high inflation, some places significantly more than others. I'm feeling there's some book cooking that's happening here. Okay. Got the new beginning, but the juggling. Okay, thank you. I'm drawn. If you hear my voice, let me know. I just heard juggling. There's some book cooking juggling that's going on here behind the scenes that is going to be restrictive for families. So perhaps it's high inflation continuing or something along those lines. Oh, I'm suddenly feeling really woozy, which means I'm pretty spot on. Hacking up the truth and moving forward out of troubled waters. Feminine figure here, moving forward. I mean, at the kitchen table, it is the women that are very aware of the family finances. They're the ones that need to stretch it. So let's see where this goes. I just get there's some financial manipulation happening within the government that is entrapping families, and it is women that are going to bring out the truth of it. Okay, move forward. The karma hanging over the energies of Turkey at the moment is they have to make a difficult decision about there's something coming up that they have to make a difficult decision, need to take the blindfold off and really look at the truth and honesty here about what side they come down on. Okay, where's this going? And it's going to come quickly. Steamroller quickly. I have to delve to see what this is. An offer being brought forward. Beware of offers being brought forward. They are not what they seem, because here's dark money behind the scenes, back up against the wall and having to surrender, and a volatile, risky message being brought forward that's going to leave out in the cold due to the lies, betrayal, deceit, stealing of those that have feathered their nests, are walking away under legal restriction, having to defend themselves. And then we have an ending of an oligarchical cycle and a new beginning where it's strength for the people. Okay, I want to delve into this a little bit further. We've got some infighting that's going to be leading to a truth about money. Holy crumbs. Be careful what you wish for. The Emperor, prosecution, and those that are around the Emperor finding themselves under investigation in regards to money laundering or just money juggling. It'll bring about a significant ending. That might have something to do with ties to Russia. Complete surprise out of left field, a whistleblower. Okay. Right. For Turkey. If you are in Turkey, what I'm getting there is there's book fiddling going on behind scenes in the background, lining their own financial nests, a certain element. but it's going to come out, and it's going to come out, and it's going to come out quite quickly. Will be an eye-opening, emotionally overwhelming, that will be quite anxiety-ridden. Okay, so I want to have a look at Erdogan himself. Yeah, there's some poor choices here. Choices made on greed and addiction and power and ego that are going to be revealed in a financial manner. Boy, this next 18 months is just going to be brace yourself, put your seatbelt on, don't be aware, but don't dive in, don't emotionally connect, because the next 18 months on a worldwide basis are going to be a holy by crikey crumbs roller coaster ride of a lot, so much information coming out about trusted or elected or whatever individuals that are just going to be okay. I just got the image of like a blast of the hair flying back. That's the sort of information that's going to come out. So show me Erdogan himself. Show me Erdogan himself. Show me Erdogan himself. Right. Volatile information coming forward. Volatile, explosive information coming forward, where he's going to be stopped and held upside down and shook out, and the money's literally going to fall out. I have you on my puppy dog there, which makes these cards just a little bit bright, just tip you down a bit. Yeah, we've got the families finding themselves. It's going to come from something that is restricting families. Now, reading up on it, Erdogan and his government have put in a lot of loss of freedom restrictive laws through, and the opposition party was running on restoring those, restoring the freedoms, etc. But the families here. In the past, we've got the strength, we've got the strong man, the appearance of the strong man. Crowning this reading, overseas influences coming in the immediate future, contracts and agreements, partnerships that are going to be revealed, because externally, lies, betrayal, deceit, stealing of the truth. Internally, the basket is empty. There's plenty of money on this tree, but the basket of the ordinary people is empty internally. Here we've got Erdogan himself, the emperor, the outcome, something emotionally overwhelming and cleansing for the voters, in information that is going to be brought forward. It's going to restore balance and peace. So none of this is terribly awful. Just feel something's going to be revealed here. Because there are secrets, money secrets he once kept hidden, that are going to be seen. And a sword of truth cutting through. It's going to bring about an internal conflict, prosecution for those that are in that inner circle, and then big stick new beginning. So I'm not getting that there's anything awfully traumatic. I just feel that I'm just getting that something is going to be exposed, it's going to be revealed. Just going to have another look. This ergot, in regards to whatever this is going to find himself really exposed. Erdogan, Turkey. And it's going to be emotional loss and disappointment. Is he going to be forced to? Is he going to be forced to step down? Whatever this is he going to be forced to step down? Okay, I just got a no. So for the people of Turkey, I'll pop that back on the bottom. As I was asking, is he going to be forced to step down? But I got told no, but there's going to be some information that comes forward. It's going to be a whistleblower here, causing chaos with information about stealing and betrayal, and it's going to bring about an ending of the king and be brought to justice. But I'm getting no, he's not going to be forced to step down. So what's happening here? What's happening in Turkey? When this information comes to light, what is happening in Turkey? What is happening in Turkey? Again, it's one of those I could go for an hour. King of Cups, the diplomat, the negotiator, the emotionally mature king. My Biden administration might be after the new administration comes in, but I'm getting more EU elections here, EU leadership. It's almost like Hague leadership, which sounds really weird. Yeah, the chart for Turkey is going to be, the wheel is going to turn, and they're going to see things at a different point of view, but they're going to see something's happening where they're going to see who financially benefited during this difficult time. Burden of the message that's coming forward. It's also end of a cycle here. We've got those that have feathered their nest in the past, and we've got here the overseas money that's coming in. Financial decisions made about who to sacrifice, basically. Okay, going forward. Yeah, in the investigation into the snake in the path, shining a light on the investigation. We have a major prosecutor here, and externally, internally, it's a crossroads moment for Turkey about whether they heed the information that's coming forward or not, about which path they take forward. They are going to find themselves in a position of, do we continue with the same old, or do we step out and explore what can be? We've got hopes and fears. Be careful what you wish for. Information being brought forward about dark money that is going to reveal secrets that some would prefer to be kept buried, and it's going to be volatile information about decisions made on greed and addiction and ego, money decisions made based on greed, addiction and ego, and those who benefited It's grifting, receiving money, etc. Then got the Star of Hope, but it might also be the star fading for some certain elected officials, and they know it. They're the anxiety as they are fully exposed. Because of abuse of power of government, and it's going to come to an ending. Boy, oh boy. If I go on the bottom, loss, heartbreak, betrayal. Something's not yet been revealed in regards to this, but it's coming forward fairly quickly where it's going to fully expose them about secrets that they would rather keep buried, about the juggling from cup to cup that is going to bring a tower moment, and justice due to moral, financial and ethical corruption that's going to be disappointing. Like, just, really? You did this to us? Restriction and justice coming. Actions having consequences. There's going to be, I'm not getting that there's going to be anything horrifically dramatic. I just really feel that for some elected officials, a number of elected officials, are going to be exposed for manipulating the financial situation of the common folk, those that they're meant to represent, to their own gain, is what I'm getting. And it's more a feeling of real disappointment and loss and betrayal. I don't see Erdogan being forced to leave. I just don't think he's going to get, I just don't, okay, thank you. What I'm being told, the next election is 2028. I don't think he's going to stand again. It's nothing sort of hugely civil war causing or anything like that. It's just a real disappointment in elected officials. Okay, let's see how it plays. Take care. Love to you all.